Jasper here from back, and we're back to a new Spyro pre-stream, and this is a very special one as well, because it is the Spyro Reignited Trilogy's 7? Hang on, let me see. I know it's in the title, but hang on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24... 7, yeah. 7 years since the Reignited Trilogy's release. Hard to believe that. Hard to believe it. 7 years ago. We are going to be doing some Spyro Year of the Dragon on the Reignited Trilogy. And this is also my first time playing Spyro 3 on the Reignited Trilogy on my PS5 as well. But yeah, hard to believe it. 7 years. Hard to believe it. Where has the time go? Seriously, where has the time gone? Just finished some root beer I got. Love me some root beer. But yeah, 7 years, hard to believe it. Like, that's too long. I swear, that is too long for a game. I mean, think about it. Sly Cooper, the last Sly Cooper game came out 13 so years ago. And Crash the Insane Trilogy released 8 years ago. And Nitrofield released 6 years? Yeah, and Crash 4 released 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you'll amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Yeah. Playing Spyro 3 for the first time on my PS5. I have... What? No. Sorry, there's some... Whatever kind of noise that was.
Where are the eggs?
Yeah, that was very interesting. I don't know if y'all heard it, but some noise that was outside of my house.
The other side of the world.
It was loud.
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes. Yeah, come on, let's go.
Again, like, Hunter clearly does not listen. I can just say. Because again, did y'all hear the Elder Dragon say, Spyro and Hunter, you have to go? Nobody else can fit through the holes. No, I don't think so. He said Spyro, not Hunter too. But Hunter is like, yeah, come on, let's go. And yeah, gets stuck. Like, what a surprise. What a surprise.
You're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
What other character do I remember that actually says that? That you won't like me when I'm angry? I swear, I know there's another character. I know there's another character that says something like that. I can't think of the name, but I know some characters that are like that. For some reason, I just can't think of the name. Yeah, for some reason, I can't think of the name.
Power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Again, let's just hope that Spyro will be getting a new game soon. Okay, what was that about? I was trying to get that piece of health, but yeah, y'all saw how that ended up. There's that noise again. Very strange. Very, very strange. I still do believe that Spyro 4 has been in development for quite a good time, few years. I still do believe that Spyro 4 has been in development for quite a good amount.
Okay, I won't change it.
Yeah, I still.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
Yeah, at least I just wanna. At least I definitely wanna believe that. It'd be funny if Hunter is still there and tells you how to swim and to get the egg, even though we would have already gotten it. It'd be pretty funny to see that. Or see if he's actually still there. Yeah, I'd actually like to see. Let's see. Is he there? Yup, he's still there.
Remember, press the charge button to dive underwater.
But he's not going to talk about the egg.
Hold down charge again to charge underwater.
Again, his dialogue changed since we already got the egg. So he doesn't mention about the whole egg in the water. I just find that so funny.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world. You'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Don't even need a glide there.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hover. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Now here we will have to hover. But that other part we didn't have to hover.
I found this egg.
Let's see. Where was the last I had a gem at? Oh, and okay, there's either 2 1 gems or a 2 gem somewhere. I betcha it's in that cave area. Right, I betcha it's in here. Yep, there it is. What I say? Right, what I tell y'all? Let's see, can I go and grab that piece of health? Because last time, it definitely was not a good attempt. There you go. Go ahead and do Cloud Spires. Yeah, I like to change it up a bit when it comes to which level we start out with. Normally you would think that you would start with Sunny Villa, right? Because that is technically the first level of the game.
These Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
And I just want to go ahead and get Cloud Spires out of the way, too.
Big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
Like these Rhinox and their singing voice, though. These Rhinox and their ability, their singing voices, are something for sure.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame. If you hold down the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
And I still do believe that Toys for Bob is making Spyro 4. I still do believe that they are making Spyro 4. Yeah, I still do believe that Toys for Bob are the ones to make Spyro 4. I mean, just how they did with Crash 4, right? How they did Crash 4, Team Rumble, the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I definitely could see them definitely doing Spyro 4.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
200.
Oh, yes, precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
I mean, this ain't like Easter or anything when he's saying best of luck on your egg hunt.
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the action button to hover at the end of your glide.
I don't even need to hover at that bit. Once he says on hovering at the end of your glide. Go ahead inside here.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
I mean, yeah, this isn't all that bad, I would say. I love their gloves, though. I don't know why they remind me of Mickey's gloves, Mickey Mouse gloves, or Bugs Bunny's gloves, or something like that, right? Just the way they look. They just remind me of it. They just make me have that... Just remind me of their gloves. I am ready for the SpongeBob game. I am so ready for the Titans of the Tide. Now that, you know, we have finally gotten it pre-ordered.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dud, though. Oh, you activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again. The Rhinox must have been using this thing to claw at the cloud generator.
We'll go ahead and here as well. Get the egg thief and the egg here. I already hear that egg thief just taunting. Yeah, that egg thief just taunting us. Look at that cloud. Look at how happy it looks.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
Like, look how happy that cloud is up there. It's so happy looking. I was gonna say, isn't there some more here? Yeah, here's some. Now we just gotta go over this way. Don't get scorched by the fire here. There you go. Level completed. That came out all of a sudden. Didn't Tiki Lodge say 10? Yeah. Go ahead and do this.
Portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Like, why not?
Running rampant around here.
I mean, we can't fully complete this level right now anyway. Right, we can't fully complete this level anyway, so... Might as well go ahead and do the stuff we can do, though. And of course, just so we can already have this level out of the way in general, especially to get to the next homeworld. Go over here. Key. And we can't get the skill point yet either for this level, because, well, for one skill point we can. Yeah, one skill point actually we can, but just not the other skill point yet. And Sergeant Bird's section.
Take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Go ahead down here. Nope. Thought I was gonna fall in the lava there. Here, money bags.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee. Thank you,
300.
and best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Yeah, 300 gems.
For all those eggs, because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot. I would definitely say. Like, what does Moneybags think Spyro is made out of? Gems? I mean, yeah, Spyro getting all these gems, right? Spyro getting all these gems, but he's not made out of gems. And Moneybags just to think that Spyro would be rich. Like, yeah, he's not. He is not rich. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I'm very sorry to say. Very, very sorry to say that, Moneybags, but it's true. I mean, how does Moneybags, as well, I want to know, how does Moneybags not even see all these gems lying around on the ground? For real, how does he not see all these gems laying around on the ground? You'd think he would notice these gems laying around on the ground. I mean, he does make a joke saying, "Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just laying around on the floor, is it? Is it?"
He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
I mean, that's exactly where it is, Moneybags. Right, that's exactly where it is. On the floor. I don't know how he's able to not see it. Definitely something, though. So that's all we can do for this level right now. Cutscene. This is probably one of my favorite cutscenes, though, of the game.
Scary sorceress.
I warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Oh, thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Again, just always love how not Moneybags, Hunter is like that. Just, hey, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
See you at the beach. While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Reignited submarine. Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Reignites failed to see the humor in their actions and stuck my friends in the jail cell behind you.
Again, might as well get this level out of the way, too. Go ahead and do this one. Because normally this would be the last level of the Sunset Springs, or Sunrise Springs, not Sunset, Sunrise Springs. Where are you? There you are.
If you want a quick summary of your progress in a world, you can press the guidebook button to open the guidebook page for the world you're in.
Having long sleep. Oh, get it off that number. Alright, get another jump. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're safe now. Yeah, we're safe now. We just quickly had to get it off of that number. Where's that guy at? There you are. Get over there. Look out for the barrel. It's like I'm saying, like on SpongeBob, the whole, look out for the barrel.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding. Just press the action button at the end of your glide.
That was a fail. Imagine if Spyro 4 had something like Crash 4 with the inverted levels. Imagine that. Spyro 4 with inverted, like, levels. Which, I feel like that would probably be a lot harder to actually do. Just because of, you know, how the levels of Spyro are a lot more open world, right? Now that I think about it, I feel like it probably wouldn't be really good to add inverted like levels to Spyro. Just how more open the levels are. Oh yeah, we don't have Sela. So I probably should have done Sela first. Yeah, I probably should have done Sela first. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that chicken. No, there's another. There was no need for him to try to swim upwards. Like, I'm sorry, octopus, but there we go. That's the one that I was meaning to get. Go ahead into this area.
Used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Yeah, which definitely is not really one of my favorite egg missions to this day. I would definitely say. I mean, I never really cared about this mission on the original either. Especially the fact that you're having to defeat every single Rhinox. Even though we just got it first try.
Fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Go ahead and do the Bluto fight. Bluto to Rhinox. Which I still think that's like a reference to Popeye. Right? Isn't this some... especially with it being in a submarine.
Ooh, the Rhinox has
I feel like it's some kind of reference to Popeye.
His nuclear shark submarine.
I think it might be. I'm not too sure though.
If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol. What do you say? Do you want to take on Bluto? Okay, good luck. Just remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Yeah, go ahead and take out those Rhinox. Might as well. Okay, he's going down under. Going down under. Boom. Pretty not bad. Mini boss. Mini boss. Not so bad of a mini boss. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Not too bad of a mini boss. Let's see. Yeah, I think we got a one down there. We should be able to just leave that area now.
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends. Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinocs had this egg in his lunchbox.
Alright, we can leave this level for now. Until we have Sayla. Again, I didn't think about having to do Sayla first for some reason. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do Sayla, and then we'll do the whole, and that's also just so we'll also be able to do her section on Sunnyvilla as well.
I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalon. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could
Accidentally
let the kangaroo escape. If you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
300.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich. I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah. And the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one.
Gotta charge my phone.
I gotta get back home and do some damage control.
It's at
Come visit
40%.
anyone you like.
40%.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of rhinos kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
A clever plan to take them back.
Home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Definitely would like to know if we'll be saying, kind of like with Crash 4 and Spyro 4, where we can play as different characters. Right, where we'll be able to do levels with other characters. Be cool to see more levels, like being able to play as Hunter. Even Sparks, even. I definitely wouldn't mind Sparks. New levels, being able to play as Sparks. Definitely wouldn't even mind that. I don't know how this guy isn't even hurting his foot by kicking that boulder.
Let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Why would your house be, though, inside a cave? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's seriously what I want to know. It doesn't really seem like a good place to have your house in, wouldn't it? Especially how echoey it would be. Ow. Yeah, how echoey it would be, too. Just imagine how echoey it would be. Very, very echoey. There we go. All gems.
Thanks for that help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
There we go. Level complete. And now we can go back. We can now go back and do Sela's part and Cecil Soares. Yeah, we can just warp to there.
seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Singed Rhinoc in the morning. Okay, make sure there wasn't anything left there.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinocs have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Some of these I don't even think it even shows the stars for the difficulty. I'm not sure, at least. Some of them may have stars on them, but some of them I don't ever recall there being any stars on some of these. Well, I got sparks, or I got a butterfly, and yeah, that so much for getting the yellow sparks.
Wow, I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Okay, might be out of this area then. Yeah, it's out of this area. Yeah, I thought I would probably would have missed one there in the water. I definitely could have seen me miss one in the water. And now we can go into Sunny Villa. Again, they're in the complete opposite order, as you would think. Because again, Sunny Villa would technically be the first level, right? It's technically the first level of the game. Sunny Villa is. But, yeah, we did out of order. Because again, there's no exact order that you would need to do. Go through the levels, as long as you do all of them before going to the next world. It's not like Crash 4, for example. Like, you have to do one level at a time to unlock the next one. So yeah, you can do any of the levels in any order. In any of the order you want.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
Like these Rhinocs, though. Not very well guards, I would say. or minions of the sorceress. Just how scared they are. Like, if the sorceress would see how scared they are, especially when Spyro comes towards them, yeah, I don't think she would be very happy. I don't think she would be very happy about that. I definitely wouldn't think she would. Of course, we'll go ahead and do Sheila.
Hey, Spyro. There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
And again, it just all turns out that, yeah, you didn't even need to rescue her to begin with. Right? Like, you go all the way up there, not just for an egg, but all for nothing, really. Not counting the egg, because, yeah, her just having a restraining order on that guy. Yeah, like, all for nothing. I am definitely still very curious of how the animation for the Crash and Bandicoot Netflix series is going to be. Like, I am still very curious when it comes to how the animation will be. Hopefully it will be very good. I'm really hoping they'll make this so really good. Very, very hoping.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
See? All for nothing besides the egg. Right? So it's not necessarily all for nothing. You do get the egg. But besides that, it's kind of unnecessary.
Hi, Spyro.
To go all the way up.
Very fast you, like this. It means your progress has been saved. If you get into trouble, you'll return to the last place you got that.
Almost got the skill point for the buses. For flaming the buses.
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs. I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
There we go. Skill point. And I guess before we do Hunter, we can go ahead and get the gems here. Yeah, just go ahead and get the gems here. Again, this should be all the gems that we need left in this level. Yep, there we go.
Hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills? I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Yeah, like there's no stars there when it shows the difficulty. Like y'all would have seen in Spyro 2. Go ahead up here. Get these pesky lizards. You got the one up here, right? Yeah. These, yeah, the one's over here. We need. There you go.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow. Alright, if you can catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy though. Go get him, Spyro!
This one isn't so bad either. I mean, yeah, you can't wipe out. You can't wipe out, and you're on a time limit. But it's still really not all that terrible. At least I never found it all that bad. Yeah, I never found it all that bad. And again, that could just be me though, obviously. That obviously could just be me just saying that. Kind of like how I say that Crash 4's Platinum Trophy, definitely the easiest that I ever, one of the easiest trophies I've gotten, especially doing it again on the PS5, getting the Platinum Trophy. Definitely one of my favorites, Platinums to get in any game.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
In the lizard burrow. We've gotten this level 100%, But what we need to do now is get the skill point. Okay, yeah, we could do better than that. Yeah, we could do better than that. Nope, we messed up there. I'm not gonna restart. I mean, the score that you need isn't all that bad. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to get, so. Yeah, again, it's not all that hard. Got Orange Crush. Orange Crush and Big Gulp seem like some of the harder ones to get. Maybe that's just me though. I mean, at this point, yeah, we've already gotten the skill point. Yeah, we've already gotten the skill point, so we can just stand right next to Hunter while we wait for the timer. Yeah, because we already got the skill point. I told you the skill point for this one isn't really... I guess I could say really none of them are. Yeah, I guess really none of them are. Lost Fleet can be kind of annoying. There you go. Skill point. I got socks on, I got long flannel like pants on, and I got sort of a flannel like shirt. I don't know if I would count this as... It's a long sleeve shirt. I don't know if I would... I'm not too sure if I would count it as flannel, but still long sleeve shirt. I mean, I did. Like, I've had like 6 sew blankets on my bed before. I've had flannel pants, flannel shirt on. Every night, doesn't matter if it's hot or cold outside. And I always have my fan on too.
One more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I tried to scare him off, Your Highness.
Yeah, you're like, dude, aren't you not burning up of being so hot?
Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic. Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I mean, Bianca is... I mean, yeah, even though she's being used, she does have a... She doesn't want to kill, right?
This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
You're mine. What the devil?
So yeah, technically, what was I gonna say? I can't think of it now. I was gonna say something, but I just cannot think of it. I do like the added dialogue, though, to, like, Sergeant Byrd and Bentley and Agent 9 when they're in the cages, when it comes to those parts, right? Unlike on the original where they didn't even talk. it is cool that they are added voice lines to them. Buzz. The first boss of the third game, and definitely a pretty easy one, too. Right, since he is the first boss of the game. I am curious to see what bosses, too, that Spyro 4 will have. Like, will we see returning characters as bosses? Or will it be complete new villains that will be bosses? And also, again, the whole, who will be the main villain of Spyro 4? Will it be a returning character like Ripto? Or somebody brand new? I mean, it's kind of hard to say what I would like to see. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to see a brand new villain, but at the same time, it'd be cool to see a returning character. I mean, if they bring back Ripto, if they do bring back Ripto, I do hope that they actually do have an explanation of how he's alive, unlike on Into the Dragonfly. Which again, I am probably the only person, which I'm probably exaggerating on this, saying that I am probably the only person on this earth that likes Into the Dragonfly. Because you would see a lot of people hate on Into the Dragonfly. Like, it's probably known to be one of the most hated video games in the world. I mean, I'm probably exaggerating on that as well. But again, a lot of people just don't like that game, Into the Dragonfly. But I, for one, do like it. But I do say that, yeah, they probably could have had a better, they could have probably done an explanation why, had them talk about, like, hey, Ripto, how are you alive? We saw you fall in molten lava in Spyro 2, right? So yeah, I kind of do hope that if they did bring back Ripto, you know, doing the whole Ripto and Nasty Nork teaming up thing, which was going to be an Enter the Dragonfly, but since it was rushed, they had to remove Ripto, or they had to remove Nasty Nork altogether.
Spyro, I found an
I mean, he can be seen as a
reach
Easter egg.
There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
Yeah, you can see on the actual Enter the Dragonfly, if you go to the Jurassic Jungle, you know those statues, that whole mission where you had to do the statues? If you look closely,
I should give you some help.
it's actually Nasty Nork. Yeah, if you look, they're actually Nasty Nork. So yeah, Nasty Nork is in the game, but not as they were planning on it. You know, him being his actual character with Ripto.
You can also move quickly by pressing the charge button, like Spyro. Use your charge to chase down this fast enemy.
Yeah, that was simple.
Now for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also strafe in any direction. To strafe, hold down the roll left or roll right button, then move with the left stick. Try strafing to hit the targets in this room.
And I'm pretty sure I've read also, and from documentaries, from Till Game Master, if y'all seen the whole documentary story, explaining, like, the behind the scenes when it came to the developers of Enter the Dragonfly.
Then press the jump button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of this
Where it actually showed that he actually mentioned that Sparks levels were actually planned to come back in Enter the Dragonfly. Which again, it was a pretty good documentary. It has several parts to it. I think either 3 or 4 parts. And they're like, some of them are like an hour or more like that. But again, pretty good like documentary behind the whole, like how Enter the Dragonfly became how it was. And what the original plans were, right? Like if the game was actually reached its goal. Because again, it was going to have more than 90 dragonflies. It was going to have like past 100 dragonflies. Baby dragonflies to collect. But again, on the finished game, we only have 90. And only 8 worlds, 8 levels in one homeworld. Obviously, there's going to be more homeworlds as well in Enter the Dragonfly. But we only have one homeworld, the Dragon Realms, and only 8 levels. And only one boss. Yeah, only one boss, and that's Ripto, the final boss. Only one boss, and that's the final boss. I mean, I love the levels of Enter the Dragonfly as well. Like the Dragonfly Dojo, and Crop Circle Country, Cloud 9, Luau Island, Honey Marsh, Monkey Monastery, Jurassic Jungle, Thieves' Den as well. Like, I do love the levels and the names of Enter the Dragonfly. And I do like the different abilities as well. Like Bubble Breath, the Electric Breath, the Ice Breath. The only useless ability that I would find in Enter the Dragonfly is definitely the Wing Shield. Like, you only use it for one level. Seriously, you only use the Wing Shield for one level on one specific enemy. You don't ever need to use... There's no other uses for the Wing Shield except for that one enemy in Thieves' Den. Yeah, it's kind of useless, or it's pretty useless, kind of like the whole snaking on nitros in the Wrath of Cortex. Which, yeah, I do find that to be pretty useless. I mean, you're already used to avoiding nitros, right? You're already used to avoiding nitros in general. And having an ability where you can snake on top of it. I mean, I do see what they were going with it, but I just find it pretty useless. Yeah, I just find the ability to be pretty useless. Though, whatever the name is, the Snake Shoes, whatever the name actually is. I don't remember if it's Snake Shoes, called Snake Shoes. But, yeah, I just never really liked that ability.
You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
Yeah, I just never really liked the ability. Of course, that's just me, though. Right, that's obviously just me saying that. Of how I never really liked the ability. I mean, I do like what they were thinking, though, right? Like, again, whenever you think of nitros, you think of, you know, avoiding it, of course, right? Avoiding nitros, but I will have to give the credit to Traveler's Tales for actually coming up with that idea on making an ability for Crash, a power-up, to sneak on top of Nitros.
Longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Like, I will give them credit. I definitely will give them credit for that. Definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely, for sure, give them the credit. And this is still really interesting, too, that Crash 5, you know, the whole, at least the cancelled version that we'll never see, that was revealed, right, with the whole Spyro and Crash 5. The Crash 5, I mean, I know we'll still see Crash 5. I know for sure we'll still see Crash 5. But the Crash 5 we will never see, you know, the cancelled version of Crash 5 we'll never see, actually had Spyro. Right? Actually had Spyro. Was gonna have Spyro in it. And also, having Madame Emily's Academy of Evil. And that was first introduced in Crash Twinsanity as well. So that would have also mean that Madame Emily's Academy of Evil is actually canon in the actual Crash universe. Because, you know, the Crash games outside of Crash 1, 2, 3, and It's About Time are the main universe. All the other games outside of the first, or, you know, 1, 2, and 4, It's About Time, are not canon. Or, they're not in the same universe, right? Like, all the other games outside of Crash 1, 2, 3, and It's About Time are in, like, different universes. Different timelines. Yeah. Their own universe. Like Crash Minor for Mutant, Crash of the Titans, Tag Team Racing. I'm guessing maybe Team Racing would be in the same universe. I mean, just considering that we see Oxide, right? That we see Oxide in Crash 4. Makes me wonder if Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled would actually be considered canon, right? And of course we see, I wonder the same thing with Nitro Kart too, since we do see the karts for Team Racing and Team Racing and Nitro Kart as well. Not so sure though. But again, I know we will see a Crash 5. Of course, it'll be different though. It'll be different compared to the one that we would have seen with Spyro. A Spyro crossover in Crash 5. Who knows what the Crash 5 we will get will be, though. We just know for sure it's going to be different. It most likely will not have Spyro involved. I mean, it would still be really cool if they actually did still have Spyro in the game. But it's just not going to be what they were going for you know, from those concept arts that Toys for Bob released that we've seen for the first pitch, I guess you could say. The original pitch for Crash 5. Alright, I guess you could call it a pitch. That's what I would feel to call it. Or I wonder how many pitches exactly for Crash 5 did Toys for Bob already do before we actually did see the, you know, whole Spyro one. I do wonder if there is some other cancelled versions of Crash 5 that we'll never see, or was this just the first idea that they did have? Ow. These rats. With their bombs. No, I wouldn't be surprised if they will add some Crash references, because again, Crash 4 had the whole Spyro references, right? So it'd be pretty cool to see some Crash references in Spyro 4. Go ahead and take care of those guys. Man, those shots, though. Here, I guess I'll go ahead and get the egg over here. Just to go ahead and get the gondola.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bob wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using. Oh, by the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
Yeah, go ahead and open the gondola. And of course, we'll go ahead and do money bags too.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the single greatest show on earth. That's right, ice dancing. Season tickets are available, but you'll have to act fast.
500.
I always knew you were a cultured sort of dragon. Well,
like Lord Moneybags.
The show's about to start.
You are stingy. Just like Moneybags. I mean, just like Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs and Moneybags are both stingy.
Tonight is my big ice dance performance, and these hockey players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks. Oh, I sure wish I had a partner. Someone courageous, strong, handsome, and purple, who breathes fire. Will you please help me perform my ice dance? These mean Rhinoc hockey players keep hogging the ice, and all I want to do is dance. Thanks. Let's go.
This mission is, or this challenge isn't, I don't ever find that terrible. Get away from this ice dancer. I never ice skated. I'm just gonna say, I never ice skated. Yeah, I've never ice skated. I've roller skated, but I never ice skated. Before they turned the roller rink that was in town into a laundromat. Which, yeah, they turned the old skating rink where I am. That was close by, or in somewhere not far in town. They turned into this laundry place. I know ice skating would be a bit harder, though. Yeah, I know it would be a lot harder than roller skating. Which that's going to be quite a bit. The Olympics. It just depends what Olympics she's referring to. Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics. It depends what kind of Olympics he's talking about. Yeah, it only depends which Olympics he's referring to. It depends which ones he's referring to, of which one would be, like, shorter or longer. Okay, that actually still counted the skill point. I wasn't sure if that would have actually still counted to get the skill point. I wasn't so sure if it would have still counted. There you go. And before you know it, the Game Awards is going to be here too, as well. Before you know it, the Game Awards will be here. Which, am I really expecting anything? Am I really expecting that we'll see anything this year? You know, regarding to, like, which for Kingdom Hearts, I am not thinking we'll see anything for Kingdom Hearts. At the Game Awards. I don't see it, to be honest, it being at the Game Awards. Yeah, I just don't honestly see it at the Game Awards. I mean, I'm just saying, I just do not see Kingdom Hearts 4 at the Game Awards. I mean, you know, there's always a first for everything, though. Right? There's always a first for everything, but I just don't see it being at the Game Awards. or for the rest of this, anytime for the rest of 2025. I don't say Kingdom Hearts 4 being re-revealed, re-sewn to all of us.
Provided you pay his outstanding fine. Ha ha! What a sucker! That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
So forth, etc. So forth, etc.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. BBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Ah, that's better.
Well, the rumors of
I
our
was getting-
extinction were slightly exaggerated.
I was starting to get hot
We just
then,
want a
so
little peace
I
and
had to
quiet.
Well, if it's
get all that long shirt,
take care of my home
long
for a
sleeves
bit.
shirt.
I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks.
I swear, I was cold last night. I was frigid last night. I was frigid.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take out the sorceress.
This is probably one of my favorite soundtracks in Spyro.
So, the situation is this. Yesterday, at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir. But without your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured, and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
These plants, though. These plants have mouths. They got mouths. I don't know about plants that would have stuff like that. I'd be kind of concerned.
I captured the enemy rations. They won't march far on empty stomachs. Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. I recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches on either side of the door. When in position, press the charge button to drop the weight. Press the action button once to look down, and press it again to look up, sir.
Go and get those. You're afraid, hummingbird. Oh yeah, we didn't even do the speedway in Sunrise Springs. Yeah, we didn't even do the speedway. We didn't do Mushroom Speedway. I thought we were... I felt like we were missing something. That's not gonna reach. Okay, it is. I wasn't sure if that was gonna reach. Yeah, I wasn't sure to be completely honest, if that was actually going to reach. But it did.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Like, it was hitting every other Rhinoc except the one that I was trying to get. I guess I can go ahead and do the whole, you know, skill point here. See any others here? Besides, I think this one over here. Yeah, I didn't get this one over here, did I? I guess I did. I guess I got that one over here. Go ahead through here. Ow. 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 How many times am I going to get hit there?
What are your orders, sir?
Ow. And of course, I don't know how it wouldn't have counted this other one. You know, I don't know why I wouldn't have counted this one over here that we died coming into. I don't know why I didn't count that one. Ow. Yeah, all the enemies respawned. I'm gonna need to go and get some more. Oh, and there's a gem right there. I don't know how I didn't get that. Thought I got all the gems in that room. There you go. Skill point. Alright, that's all the gems. Wrong way. Alright, I guess I had to refree this one because it didn't count earlier.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
There you go. Guidebook. Molten Crater. Yeah, because we went to go and did the Crawdad farm, but we didn't do the Speedway.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together and I'll make you an honorary member.
Watch out for the fire. And the birds. And again, before we put these heads back onto their bodies, we're going to get the skill point. Forming them in a circle-ish. I say ish because it's not necessarily a circle. It's not really a circle. Not all that well of a circle, at least. That you have to form the heads together. Still gotta put them in a certain... And it's gonna go in lava. Pfft. Thankfully they respawn though. All the gems. There we go. Say, form them like that. Now we can just go one by one place all the heads onto the guys' bodies. Yeah, very strange. Putting their head... Why do these birds remind me of the Fruit Loops mascot? I don't know why. You know, the Fruit Loops cereal mascot. These birds just remind me, just the look of them, just remind me of them.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership to the lodge. Well, that's never happened before.
I hope it's not a bad omen.
It's not a bad omen.
There you go. Level complete. We'll go ahead and do the speedway right quick. Go and get the speedway out of the way. Let's get Sparks' health back too. Get his health back. Yeah, we only needed 20 eggs, and we got 46. We got 46 eggs, and we only needed 20 to go inside this speedway. So we got way more than we actually needed. Go ahead and do race butterflies. And again, I like that this music is the same soundtrack as the Spyro Circuit track on Nitro Field. Right? Like they used Mushroom Speedway soundtrack on the Spyro Circuit in Nitro Field. I mean, yeah, it's basically, if you listen to it on Nitro Field, it's very clearly Mushroom Speedway. Like, you can easily tell that it's the Speedway soundtrack. Like, you can easily just tell. I do like the speedways. I do like the speedways in Spyro. Some of them can be kind of annoying, but yeah, I do like the speedways. They're really cool. That's the race out of the way. Time attack. Again, this is normally the order I go in. I do the rings, then the dandelions, which you can go in any order. It just depends how fast you go, right, before the time runs out. But yeah, I do the rings, then the dandelions, then the spiders. At least when it comes to this speedway. When it comes to Mushroom Speedway, I do the rings, the dandelions, the spiders, and then the butterflies. This is the order I normally go in. Again, just whatever way is faster, of course. Whichever way is faster. Now let's go to Hunter. Let's head over to Hunter.
Whoa! A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners. Look out, sheep! Here I come!
And yeah, he's got a very loud gun. Hunter does. Wow, he ran into me.
Whoa! Looks like look out!
Wow. Then that hit me.
Whoa! Looks like I'll have. Look out, sheep!
Okay, he's gonna come out this tunnel over here. There we go.
Woohoo! Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
There you go. We'll just go into here, just so we can go to the guidebook. That's the speedway taken care of. And all of Sunrise Springs done as well.
Oh, well, shoot. Fiddly-fo, Fiddling the blow, goodbye!
We should help her.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you. That's it.
Man, Hunter can fight. I swear.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
But yeah, that will conclude this anniversary celebration stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow the channel to miss anything new. And yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.